Hello, beautiful creatures of the world, and welcome back to Coffee with Kerri-Lynn. It's a rainy day here in the far north of Maine, up along the Canadian border, in the crown of Maine. I hope you guys are having a nice, warm, sunny day wherever you are today. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, I have no idea where this video is going today. So if you're joining me on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, or Pandora, please think about dropping me into your podcast playlist. Give me a 5-star rating. It just tells the algorithm that you want to hear what I have to say today. And if you don't want to hear what I have to say today, just swipe on away and come back tomorrow or the day after. I'll have a brand new topic, a brand new rant, a brand new perspective on the current dumpster fire that is the world and our society in 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, if you're watching me on YouTube and you are not subscribed to my channel, please think about subscribing. If you are subscribed to my channel, make sure you're still subscribed to my channel. Fancy things happen on these platforms when you say things, even in a roundabout way, that maybe you ought not be saying. And I do that quite often because whatever pops into my head generally flies out of my mouth as unfiltered as possible. And we both know what I think when it comes out of my mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, comment in the comment section below because I need all the attention that I can get. Things are happening on my channel. I've got a small channel, I know. I also tackle some big issues on my channel. And it's not often appreciated by, well, the AI needs to be pushing me up in the algorithm. Let's just say that. And if you give me attention, I go right up to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, I'm on the other platform, Coffee with Kerri-Lynn, no hyphen. Begins with R, can't say it here. Yeah. There's a lot of this going on. It's 2024. There's going to be so much more of this idiocy to come. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, all the socials are in the description boxes below the videos and the podcast for the day. I want to talk to you guys about the Rumble exclusive. I did it. Made the whole Rumble exclusive, and we were going through it. And by we, I mean himself and I. We shared it with some friends, and it's about the article on the Gateway Pundit that was published April 2nd at 3:40 p.m. That's your homework, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. Go read the article. I can't mention names here because it's a no-no. And I can't even mention the article by title because it's a no-no. And I can't put the link to the article in the description box below because channels bigger than my own, I mean, we're talking super big channels, they've been warned to take that link out of the description box. There you go. I know when I put up content I'm not supposed to put up because coincidentally, it gets no views and I lose subscribers. Isn't that fancy? I gained 50 subscribers in a week. I had a couple really, really hot videos, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. Almost 800 on one video. 2 days before that, 2,500 views. Gained 51 subscribers. After I posted a certain video, 48 hours ago, I started losing subscribers. Now, yes, maybe some people just didn't like what I had to say and they took off. They thought maybe I should be wearing a tinfoil hat. I don't know. But I know I didn't lose that many subscribers. I got them all back plus one. I don't know. Sounds like some shenanigans going on, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. I got them back on a post, on a video that was in a podcast that was benign. Isn't that funny? Yes, I do not believe in coincidences, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful creatures of the world. I do believe everything impossible is possible throughout your lifetime in the universe, in the realm of being. However, I don't believe in coincidences. Things happen on purpose. And that's my take. So, long story short, we are watching my Rumble exclusive, and we're getting ready to post it for the weekend. And everybody says to me, this is important. And nobody is saying any of this except on Rumble, where it's the normal thing to discuss. And the viewership on Rumble already knows this information because they've seen it on the other platforms over there. And how do we get this out? You're a creative girl. You're smart. You're funny. You can do this. I thought about it and I said, yeah, but I like my channels and I like being where the masses are because, my job is to plant a seed. Y'all go do your homework and maybe I change your mind, your opinion. Maybe you comment in the comment section below and it changes my mind. Maybe you plant that seed in me. Maybe we learn by communicating with each other different things. We see things from different perspectives. Maybe one of us will have a light bulb moment. A lot of times it's me. Opinions aren't right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. They are just the expression of how other people think. I do not live worshiping ideologies. It's just not my lifestyle. I have many, many friends that have completely different opinions than me. They have completely different ideologies than me. I have friends, shocking. This is going to shock everybody. I have two friends that I have known longer than my husband. One friend I've known since the 3rd grade, and the other friend I've known since I was 8 or 9 years old. I met my husband when I was 11. So I have some long-standing friendships. We haven't always seen eye to eye. We haven't always had the same political views. We haven't always had the same lifestyle views. But those friendships never dissolved because of that. We tried to teach each other. We learned from each other. We express different opinions. We accept what the other person thinks and feels. And we move on. We still roast marshmallows over the campfire. So that goes to show you that with level heads, and you don't have to compromise. You don't have to compromise your opinion. You don't have to compromise your ideology. And you sure as shit don't have to say the phrase that I hate the most. We agree to disagree. That right there shows me that you are so stalwart in your ideology and in your belief that you have no chance of thinking outside the box. You have no chance of letting the smallest amount of sunlight to penetrate any of your dusty ideas. So the minute somebody says to me during conversation, well, we'll just agree to disagree. We're not having any more conversation because I'm just spitting into the wind. And I do things with an open mind, with an open heart. And I am not so married to my positions and beliefs. I believe in evolution. I evolve. And sometimes people come up with an idea. They present it to me in such a way where it is that light bulb moment. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way. Changing perspectives. That's what we do when we want to learn and grow. But we're stifled on some of these platforms. They don't want people evolving. They're systems of de-evolution. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, I accepted the challenge to present information that is very difficult to present, that the bigger channels have gotten in trouble for. And I am scrapping the Rumble exclusive. Well, maybe I'll put it up there. I don't know. But for the most part, I'm scrapping the Rumble exclusive. And we're going to spoon feed the information. I've been doing this for a long time, as one of my very good friends reminded me. I've been doing this for 4 years. I've been talking about this to my circle of friends and family. I have lost a lot over the course of 4 years. A lot of people have exited my life. And in many ways, it was good that they did that. They couldn't handle certain things. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. When things started happening overseas in 2019, at the end of 2019, and it was kind of, what is this? It's all a novel thing. Like Jane Austen. When Jane Austen was writing her novels and they first started being published, it was a novel thing that a woman would publish such material. A fine, upstanding lady. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, I started following things because I have a chronic illness and we did not know what was going on in the world because it wasn't here at first, and I didn't want to expire. So I really dug into this new novel thing that was happening, and I was following it, following certain voices, following certain other voices. I followed voices all over the place because my vested interest, my bias point, my normality bias was, I don't want to expire. I had a lot of things left that I wanted to do in life. I have a lot of experiences and a lot of adventures that I want to go on. I have a lot of watching young people grow up to do. So, that being said, my vested interest was staying a breathing participant of this planet, a breathing carbon form. And I did a lot of research and I kept up on it, and we had daily powwows at our dinner table about the new information that I discovered all around. This was before the fissure started. This was before society was divided as to what route you wanted to take. This is before voices were suppressed and depressed from the conversation. And I allowed every person in my household to make their own decision based on the information I found and the information they found. Especially when, the Star Trek warp speed thing happened. It was a big issue. We were in the 50s pool at the time, so it didn't really matter. I was still in the 40 pool. Himself was in the 50s pool. So we had a little more time to see what was going on and how this was presenting itself. And we got to see where very educated people threw out all their education and started screaming a narrative. I had over 150 people, friends and family only, on my personal Facebook. People I knew in real life. If I didn't know you, you couldn't be a friend of a friend to get into my Facebook sphere, because we have young children in the family that photographs of them are posted, and I am very anal retentive about things like that. If I don't know you, you ain't getting on my personal Facebook. So really the people that I actually function with in real life were on my Facebook, and it caused such a fissure in the beginning of the Star Trek warp speed thing about do or don't, the haves and the have-nots as I call them, that I lost a bunch of friends. I was told by family members that they hoped that I expired because I wasn't doing the right thing according to them. I let everybody have their choice. If you felt that you needed to, then do. I had 4 family members expire from this. I have family members right now that have injuries from this. Do I love them any more or any less? Absolutely not. Do they love me any more or any less? Absolutely not. There were people that that just couldn't handle it. And now, years later, as things are coming out and that are a little more prevalent concerning these topics, I lose even more. I am down into the low double digits of people that'll still talk to me. So my girlfriend said, you've been doing this. You need to continue to do this on some level. And you need to do it where the people are. And you know it. It's your calling, girl. That's what she told me. You know, it's your calling and you know it and you're just avoiding it. And quite frankly, I am, because those are the videos that I get in trouble for in small, shadowy little ways. So we are going to take the Rumble exclusive and we are going to turn it into information that is readily available, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. And we are still going to continue to do all our other topics in between, but every once in a while we will have and say things that people don't like. And I fear that 2024 is going to get really rough, really rowdy, and really rocky, and really cruel. I think 2024 is going to turn very, very cruel. But in between all of that madness, we are going to be putting up videos about the homestead. We're going to be putting up videos about gardening. We are going to continue to do Freaky Fridays. We're going to do those bi-weekly because we're going into planting season here on the homestead, and Freaky Fridays take a lot of production to do. And I like to research some wilder stories, stories that I don't know about. Like I can do 10 Freaky Fridays right now about topics that I absolutely know about because we grew up with them, and the laws, the local laws and legends, and wild supernatural things. However, I like to learn new things. Learn a new thing every day. That's my motto. I try to learn one new thing every day. And boy, did I learn something really wild that I didn't even know about, that has been going on for years and years and years. A cover-up. And we're going to make that next week's Freaky Friday. So we are going to be doing Freaky Fridays bi-weekly now. And in the meantime, I will be posting content about homesteading, about gardening for beginners and experienced people. And I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel. And maybe you want to take a minute. Here we are. I'm going to pander now at the end of the video. Maybe you want to take a minute and just share some of my videos with some of your friends. It just takes one person to share the video, and it really does make a huge difference sailing my videos up in the algorithms, because we're going to start talking about things in 2024 that are going to happen. And do your homework. Go read the article April 2nd at 3:40 p.m. over on that other website, and you will see what I'm talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, we need to pray really, really hard right now for people that maybe did something we didn't do. They're living with a guilt right now that we cannot possibly imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, be the kindness that you want to see in the world. Spread the information that you feel needs to be spread, no matter how difficult it is. The harder it is to talk about things, the more challenging it is to say things to someone, the more you know. That's the stuff that you need to talk about. No matter how hard it is, no matter how many friends you lose, no matter how many family members wish you extinct or shove you out of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, carpe diem, because no one promised you a tomorrow.